Bad react.
Bad react.
Bad react. Bad react. Bad react.
Bad react. Hitting that play button. What's going on, YouTube? It's Sensei, the place to be. Channel Trainer Mr. Andy back with some more Fan React. So this is a trailer that I reacted to that is recent, okay? And that is the news I didn't even see coming that UFC 5 is coming out. I don't know the exact day it's coming out, but let me tell you something. I'm not a big UFC guy. Obviously, I watch a lot of wrestling and stuff like that. I'm not really into boxing and UFC, even though that's the more of the realer sport and more common sport. My wife is into all that stuff. But Q-Flow, who does the music on here, got me into UFC, especially the games, because he's big in the UFC. And UFC 4 was dope. We actually played a lot of UFC 4. You guys can go check that stuff out on NC Level Up. We did a lot of UFC gameplay on there. But then I saw a screenshot of Muhammad Ali for UFC 5. I said, because see, last year they had Bruce Lee, Brock Lesnar, CM Punk. I mean, even though they weren't part of UFC, but like Bruce Lee, and there was somebody else that was like a guest character on there also. I'm just like, well, we gotta check out what is looking like for UFC 5. So now they got a gameplay overview trailer of what's going on and possibly a release date. So if you guys are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the bell to notify when I put up new videos. We do reactions, wrestling, and pop culture on this channel. We got a wrestling and pop culture podcast on the weekend while Nerdgasm is still being on a little delay. Alright, let's check this thing out, shall we? Hit that play button.
Stepping into the octagon is a fully immersive experience.
Damn, Kamira. Okay,
all
here we
at
go.
once, it becomes you, and it comes at you.
That's the authentic feeling of mixed martial arts we've been working to capture. And with EA Sports UFC 5, this is as real as it gets. For the first time in franchise history, UFC 5 is powered by the Frostbite engine.
And with the Frostbite engine, UFC 5 looks amazing, man. It really gave me those feelings of stepping into the cage.
The Frostbite engine makes a significant impact on the quality of characters and environments. With advanced rendering features, we can deliver even more realistic-looking fighters with industry-leading facial animation technology.
While the arts of mixed martial arts is something to behold, it does come with consequences. And I can tell you, those consequences are nasty.
With UFC 5's all-new Real Impact system, cuts, bruising, and swelling accumulate in accurate locations on the body and have a realistic effect on gameplay. That all starts with the foundation of the Real Impact system, authentic damage.
Damage impacts your fighting's attributes during the game. So, if you got a cut bleeding into your eye, it will lower your defensive abilities on that side of the body. And if you take one too many kicks to your lead leg, you'll start to limp, your mobility will decline, and your attack power will drop.
Oh, snap.
I'm taking some calf kicks. They look just as painful in the game as they are in the octagon.
Working hand in glove with authentic damage is the all-new strategic element of doctor's checks and stoppages.
If you take serious damage, the ref might call in the doctor to check on you. Once you're cleared to keep fighting, you're going to have to switch up your strategy to protect that hurt area to keep the fight from getting stopped. And on the other side of this coin, can you make the most of your opponent's injury until the doctor has no choice but to stop the fight?
Oh, wow.
While every fight starts on the feet,
is that going to be on every fight, though?
It's just as fun to tangle on the ground. We got a new seamless submission system, and it really legitimizes the ground game in UFC 5.
The seamless submission system removes the minigames completely and functions as an extension of the overall ground game. This delivers a much faster and far more intuitive experience, keeping the action on the ground fresh and fluid. Showcasing UFC's massive presentation updates in truly innovative fashion is the all-new Cinematic KO replay. Thanks to the power of Frostbite, players can now re-watch their finishing blows in stunning visual fidelity.
Those super slow-motion finishes with all those cinematic camera angles and lighting, it really turns your knockout into a work of art.
Plus, we've added improved interactions with the referee in ground and pound stoppages and added the ability to go to a draw on the judges' scorecards in online play, which is something we know you've been asking for.
Wow.
UFC 5 is truly an extension of the UFC fan experience, thanks to Fight Week, an all-new series of features and challenges synced with real-world fight events that bring you more content and rewards than ever before, like the all-new Alter Egos, which let you play as your favorite fighters in their authentic career-defining moments, with up to 4 new alter egos dropping per month. It's a staggering level of content. Career Mode offers an all-new introduction, and Coach Davis is back to guide the player through their UFC career, along with help from none other than the Bullet herself, Valentina Shevchenko, who crushes it as an all-new NPC.
This is the best training facility in the world. There is no place like it.
Then there are new cinematics, locations, and a refined focus on onboarding. And last but not least, and trust me, it's not least, if you pre-order UFC 5, you'll receive a roster of legendary heavyweight fighters, including Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, and the last emperor, Fedor Emelianenko.
Fedor?
Wow.
Come on, man. That's too good.
Wow.
Thanks for joining us, GC, and thank you all for watching. We're excited for you to find out for yourselves that UFC 5 is as real as it gets.
Oh, that's crazy. Hold on. I don't see I'm looking at, I see the little thing 2023 down here, but I don't see. It has to be sometime in October or November. It has to be. Oh God, man. Burn a hole in my pockets, and I need another job because, man, that looks awesome. And like I said, I got into this because of Q-Flow. Q-Flow got me into all this, and I'm like, well, you know what? If he getting it, I'm making sure I'm getting it, because we was definitely playing online for a minute, and it was fun. And this is going to be PS5 now, because that one was PS4, so yeah, oh yeah. I'm putting that as a lock in there. So, hey, if you guys, how'd you guys feel about it? Post that in the comments down below. How you guys feel about the pre-order bonus Ali and Tyson? I'm not too familiar with the other guy. Obviously, I don't watch UFC or really that much of boxing anyway. But you know what I'm saying. When you get into icon names, you know, you just start knowing stuff. But post that in the comments down below. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed my reaction. Hit the subscribe button for more Fat Reacts right here on NC Studios. Once again, it's NC the place to be. Chill Train Mr. A&D. And the Fat React is out.